Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. My name is Sharon and today I'm so excited to be sharing my favourite autumn themed palettes. We've not got long left until autumn really hits us, but in the UK it's getting a bit chillier anyway, so I thought I would share my favourites. So I've got Drugstore and Highend, and I'm going to just show you one of each and then just go through like that. So yeah, I'm going to get straight into it because I'm actually so excited. And I'm going to start off with what I'm wearing on my eyes, and that is the palette that I recently got. I've actually had it for about 4 months, but I feel like in the last 2 months I've used it a lot. Like, this is like my everyday palette at the moment. So this is from Lottie London and this is the palette called The Rust, and as you can see there are 9 shades in it, and the metallic ones are beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, they're so buttery and super pigmented. Like, look at that. I love this palette. This is only £5 as well, so it's really affordable, and I know they have other little palettes like this as well in different shades. I definitely want to check those out as well because I love this one, and this one is super gorgeous. I love, obviously my terracotta shades are just to die for. I really do like this cranberry shade as well. It's beautiful, and yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this palette. Really recommend this. And yeah, I've also posted an Instagram video of me using this palette, so check that out as well. So the next one is like the high-end version of that palette, but it's slightly different. This is the Huda Beauty Coral Obsession palette. Again, it's got the 9 shades. This one's got the palette. This is quite more summer tones, but I know they do stuff that is more winter shades, and one of the reasons why I've actually added this in is because of that chocolate brown. Oh, I love that colour. I really do want to pick up a couple more of these. I know they definitely got one that's more in the terracotta shade range, so this isn't exactly perfect for autumn, but there are a couple shades in here that I would recommend. But if you're looking for an all-rounder, perhaps go for this one instead because it is more autumn shades. Another Drugstore version is actually the one from Primark. This is the PS Amber Passion, and if you can see, again, it's got the 9 shades in the palette, and all of these are really gorgeous. They are pigmented. I feel like this palette was like £3 or £4. It wasn't expensive, and as you can see they do have a little mixture of like shimmers and mattes. So like, if I just show you one of them, I would say that it isn't as pigmented as the Lottie London one is, but you know, it is something that you can definitely work with, and I do really like the colour scheme in this as well. Probably haven't really used this shade here, but everything else is quite nice. So there you go. Okay, moving on to some high-end products. These are the 2 that I'm going to share because I'm really stuck between which one I feel is more autumn. So I've got the 2 ABH palettes, the Modern Renaissance and the Soft Glam. So they are very, I don't know, I'm kind of stuck. They look very similar, but I don't know, they both equally have tones for autumn winter. So the top one is Soft Glam and the bottom one is Modern Renaissance. I feel like everyone would say Modern Renaissance because it is a super like cult favorite, and they recently launched Soft Glam, which I have fallen in love with as well. I knew that when I picked this one up, I actually did use it constantly. It had kind of overtaken my Modern Renaissance love, but I still love that one as well. So equally, one of the others is beautiful to use. There are some shades that are in both of the palettes, like Burnt Orange, which is my favourite colour actually. I really love it. So it's just this shade here. Super gorgeous, but it's up to you in terms of what colour scheme you like more, but both of them are stunning and perfect for autumn winter. Okay, next I've got another Drugstore palette. This is called the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Rose in the Air, or Rosé in the Air. So as you can see, the setup is very different, but it is stunning. There are 10 shades in here, and obviously the ones that I gravitate towards are these two and the one at the bottom, but I really like this. It is a really nice travel friendly palette as well. They blend really seamlessly. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this palette. I really do like it. I'll be honest, I haven't really used these shades just here, but that's only because I'm more interested in the terracotta orangey shades in the range. So it's not like you can't use it, I just prefer not to. So, you know, you can always mix and match and try and do something different as well. They also give you a little guideline on how to use the colours and where to use it. There's like a daytime look and a nighttime look as well, so that's handy to have just in case you don't know how to use all the colours like me. Okay, so the next palette I have is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is their Burgundy palette, and as you can see, it is super burnt, pinky, oranges. It's a mixture really. I do like this palette and I have used it quite a bit, but I don't think this is a palette that you necessarily need. If you have it, it is definitely really nice. The pigmentation is beautiful, like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that to get Kylie Cosmetics, especially in the UK, it is a bit of a difficulty because you have to pay for shipping and custom and all of that. And I actually picked mine up during the December Boxing Day sale, I think it was, or something like that. So if you're gonna do it when the time is right and there's some sort of discount going on, and then you can definitely make it worth your while, because then with shipping and that, it adds up to the price it would be originally. So yeah, I do like this palette, and it does have stunning shades in it, but it isn't a necessary must-have if you can't get to Kylie Cosmetics. Okay, so the next two palettes I have is from Colourpop, and I love these palettes. They're so great, so pigmented. They are like an alternative to the Kylie Cosmetic ones, but I will say that again, it's another difficulty getting them to you because you have to pay for shipping and taxes and all of that. So it is again something that you might want to think about getting during sale season or something like that. But I absolutely, without a doubt, love these palettes. I do prefer them to the Kylie one, but I mean, they're just super stunning. So this palette is called Yes Please, and I think this is the most autumn sort of shade range. As you can see, it looks hella grubby because I have used it to death. I feel like I got this about 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago, and I love it. I still love it. It's still a favorite to me. Love this one. And then the other one I've got is the Double Entendre palette. It is more toned down, but it is still wearable, still more everyday tones. Again, it's depending on how you really feel, but I really like this palette as well. It looks super gorgeous. So it is a personal preference, but these two are just stunning. I do love the Colourpop range, so if you can get your hands on these, then I would highly recommend it. Okay, so I'm out of high-end palettes now, so I'm gonna just continue with the last two drugstore palettes. So we've got the first ones, which are the Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. So this one is Neutrals 2, and then this one is Iconic Fever. I picked this one up first, and I do really love it. Again, all of these palettes are kind of like dupes for each other, so you know, if you get one, I'm sure it'll be fine. You don't need to get all of them, or you know, these ones are £4, so you know, you can always get a couple of these and kind of mix and match them. So that's that one. And then this is more of pinky toned one, so again, you still have your quite bright oranges, so it just depends on what you're feeling. I know they do several other shade ranges as well, so maybe have a look out and see what other things they have, because you might find something that's more suited to your style. And then the last ones are the Zoeva palettes. I love Zoeva palettes. Again, pigmentation is super high quality. My favorite is this palette here. This is the Caramel Melange palette. Stunning. This shade here, this lid shade, is just beautiful. It's called Liquid Center. and it's called that for a reason because it is absolutely stunning. I do love Aftertaste, which is probably my favourite. Super gorgeous. But yeah, I really love this palette. This is a super slim, sleek packaged palette. I think it's about £16, so it is slightly up there, but it's not too expensive like ABH or something like that, so it is kind of mid-range. And then the other one I picked up was the Zoeva matte eyeshadow palette. So it's just matte shades, and if you have a look at this palette, it is gorgeous. I mean, I feel like this is really nice for autumn winter. You've got a darker shades, you've got some mid-tones, you've got light ones for like crease and all of that, then you've got your nice terracotta shades. So again, I love the pigmentation. It's super gorgeous. If I just show you here, like I really love their pigmentation, so I would highly recommend this as well. But it's not necessary to have like an all matte palette unless you are into your all mattes, whereas for me, I like to mix it and match it and have some shimmers. So this is where I would say go for something like this because it's got both. But yeah, that is all the palettes I have to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite autumn palettes are and like winter palettes are, so that I can maybe have a look out and see if I like any of them for myself, because these are all palettes that I've previously used. I've not actually tried anything new, so maybe based on your recommendations I can definitely pick something up that's new for this autumn winter. So I hope you have a fabulous day, and inshallah I will see you guys next time. Bye.